Hello everyone. Once again I welcome you to the video lecture on transformers and generators. So this is a continued part of third module. In last video we were studied the armature reaction, effect of armature reaction and the methods which are employed to reduce the armature reaction. In this video let us study the concept commutation. What do you mean by the commutation? You know, the whatever be the current induced in the armature conductors of a DC generator are alternating in nature. The EMF induced in a armature coil due to the induction of an EMF in an armature conductor, so there will be a current flowing through the armature conductor. So this current, this nature of the current is alternating. So in case of DC generator, we used to change this alternating current into direct current commutator is used. This you already know. Now the change from a generated alternating current to the direct current applied involves the process of commutation. And this process itself is called as the commutation. What process? The change from a generated alternating current. You know the generated current is in alternating in nature. So that generated alternating current can be converted into direct current. So whatever be the process involved in this is called as what? The commutation. You know, during commutation process, so when the armature conductor is under north pole, then the current direction will be in one direction. Similarly, the armature conductor which is under south pole, so that current direction will be reversed. So this is what the opposite direction of the current flows through the armature conductor. Now, as the conductor passes through the influence of the north pole and enters the south pole, the current in them is reversed. It means, so whatever be the current, so which is passes through the north pole and which enters into the south pole. So now the whatever be the current which is flowing through them is reversed. Now the reversal of current takes place along the magnetic neutral axis or brush axis. You know, when the brush span which has two commutator segment, the winding element connected to these commutator segments which are short circuited each. That means you know the brush, so each brush has a two commutator segment and whatever be the winding element which is connected to these commutator segments are short circuited. Now the commutation, it means that the changes that takes place in a winding element during the period of a short circuit by a brush. Or you can define this one more way, that is the reversal of current likely to take place in short interval when a coil is short circuited by a brush, so that transfer of current from one direction to other is carried out without sparking. Is called as this process is called as commutation. It means, you know, during commutation there will be a reversal of current will takes place at a short interval of time. So that too what the current which is passing through the north pole, so the direction of the current will be one direction. So once it passes through the south pole, then automatically its direction will be what it change. Since so during this change in the direction, so there will be a commutation process will takes place. Now there should not be any sparking during the commutation process. So this is called as what the commutation process. That means the reversal of current likely to take place in short interval when a coil is short circuited by a brush, so that transfer of current from one direction to other is carried out without sparking. This process is called as what? Commutation. Commutation means what? So the whatever be the reversal of current, so which takes place from north pole to what? South pole, and the transfer of current from one direction to the other direction, so that means north to south direction, so which is carried out so without sparking. There should not be any spark takes place. So this process is called as what? Commutation. Now let us understand the commutation process by considering a simple ring winding or wave winding, so that shown in figure A. Now here I just consider a machine. So this is what? North pole and south pole, and this is the armature, you know. So here you have what? The commutator. So this is the water commutator segment. See, this is the water commutator segment, and this is a brush. So this brush, it is connected to this commutator segment. So in between these two, so two in between two commutator segment, each brush is connected. Now here the current direction is shown. So in north pole, the current direction will be one direction, and this is what? Alternating current. And in south pole, the direction of current will be, it is reversed. So it is shown here. So since here the magnitude of these two current will be what? This is what? Ia divided by 2, Ia divided by 2. And here the winding, that is ring winding or wave winding, is shown, and the direction of the current is also shown here. So this is what? The armature winding actually. Now here naming is given. This is a coil 1, this is a coil 2, and this is a coil 3. Now what is the motion of the current here? So here in this direction, the motion of the current, and here the at coil 3, so it is reversed. For example, you just consider these two coils are in north pole, and this coil is what? It is in south pole. Now the current direction, it is in this direction. Here the direction of the current is, it is reverse. This is what? Clockwise direction. This is what? Anti-clockwise direction. Now in this case, the brush, where the brush is connected at coil 2. So in this case, what happens? So here whatever be the current, it is coming here, and it is short circuited, coil 2 is short circuited here, and whatever be the current is coming here, and the net current out from the water brush is what? 2 times I. Now in the position of figure A, the current I flowing towards the brush from the left hand side passes around the coil in a clockwise direction. Now this is what in case of what? Figure A. Now you consider the figure B. In case of figure B, the position of the coil shows that the same amount of current is carried by all the coils, and even direction of the current is also similar. But the coil is too short circuited by the brush. So here we just compare these two figure A and figure B. So again here also the brush, it is connected to the coil 2, and the direction of the current is similar here as that of what? Figure A, but only the thing is that the coil is too short circuited by the water brush. So this coil 2 is more short circuited with the water, this brush, since in this coil also water, the current is flowing. Now here whatever with the current it is coming I, and here whatever with the current it is coming I, then the current out from the brush is what? 2 times I. Now these two figures are almost similar. The only the difference is that, so here the coil is, this coil is too short circuited by the water brush, since in this coil also the current is flowing. So that is given. So here I just consider the one more figure. Let us consider figure C. So in case of figure C, so that is brush makes contact with bars A and B, thereby short circuiting coil 1. So here what happens? So this brush, it is in contact with what? B or either A. So in this case what happens? The current is still I from the left hand side and I from the right hand side. So here also, so both the currents are flowing left hand side as well as right hand side. Now these two current can reach the brush without passing through coil 1, and these two current are reach the brush without passing the coil 1. So that means that, so this is what two short circuited here. So this is what two short circuited. So in this case, there is no, this is open circuited actually, coil 1. So in this case, what happens? So the current will not flow through the water coil 1. Now you consider in case of figure D. In case of figure D, what happens? So the commutator segment B has just left the brush. The commutator segment B, it just left the brush. That means just left and it is coming here. So in this case, what happens? Just left the brush means what? It comes in this position. It comes in this position. What happens? Now here the short circuited of coil 1 has ended. Here actually these whatever be the here the this short circuited it is ended here. So here what happens? This coil 1 is also what, carrying the current here. Now here it is now necessary for the current I reaching the brush from the right hand side in the anti-clockwise direction. Now in this case, whatever be the current, suppose this brush it comes here, what happens? Now the current which is coming by the right hand side, and that too in anti-clockwise direction. So this current, that is 2 times I. You know, from by all these discussions, now here we conclude that during the period of short circuit of an armature coil by a brush, the current in the coil must be reversed and also brought up to its full value in the reverse direction. Now, just by considering these all discussions, we can say that we conclude that during the period of short circuit of an armature. Now, when the armature coil it is short circuited, that by a brush, the current in the coil must be reversed. The current in the coil must be reversed. See, these two are short circuited here. So here the current direction will be in this direction, and this direction will be what it is in this direction, anti-clockwise direction. Here the current is reversed here. So similarly here also the coil left the commutator segment B. Here also initially coil 1 does not carry the current. So once this brush it left the commutator segment B, then what happens? This coil 1 is also carries the current but in opposite direction. Now whatever be the time of the short circuit is called the period of commutation. Now the time taken for the short circuit of commutator, uh, sorry, armature coil by the water brush, and this is called as water period of commutation. The figure shows here, so which gives the relation between current and time with respect to commutation process. Now here the curve, here we can observe three modes of commutation. So one is the ideal commutation. In case of ideal commutation, the current which is changes from plus I to minus I linearly in the commutation period. So such a commutation it is called as ideal commutation or straight line commutation. So now, if the current through the coil 1 has not reached its full value in the position, then the coil 2 carrying full current, the difference between the current through elements 2 and 1 has to jump from commutator bar to the brush in the form of a spark. So here what happens? So there will be a failure of current in the short circuited element to reach the full value in the reverse direction by the end of a short circuit. Under this process, so the commutation may be what it is delayed or it is under. So such type of commutation it is called as what the delayed commutation or under commutation. See, this is a delayed commutation or under commutation. Actually, at this specific time itself, it makes the what commutation. So see, there will be a time delay here. You can observe here. There will be a time delay since so this type of commutation it is called as what delayed commutation or under commutation. If the reversal of current in the coil is faster than ideal or linear commutation, so then also sparking may take place. Such type of commutation process is called as what over commutation. Now the curve C it represents the over commutation. So usually the ideal case of commutation will not be observed. Either you may observe what delayed or under commutation or over commutation. Now this is what from here to here, this is what interval of short circuit interval. So once the short circuit, so there will be what current reversal takes place in case during the water interval of short circuit, and this interval will be it is very smaller. In that extent, what happens? So there will be what some delayed process will be takes place, commutation process will be takes place, that is called as what delayed or under commutation. So this curve A it shows that it is a delayed or under commutation. Now in some case there will be faster rate of water current reversal than the water ideal case or linear commutation. So then also there will be sparking produced. So such type of commutation, so it is called as over commutation. Now here the figure C, so it shows that the over commutation. Now these are the what three modes of commutation you can observe, that is delayed or under commutation, ideal commutation, then over commutation. Now in actual practice, the current in the short circuited coil after the commutation period does not reach its full value. Actually, whatever be the current in the short circuited coil after the commutation period does not reach its full value. So once the commutation happen, so then the short circuit of the coil will take place. Now, whatever be the current in that extent, then after the commutation period, so the current does not reach its full value. This is due to the fact that the short circuited coil offers self-inductance in addition to the water resistance. Now, so what is the reason here? This is the reason that so there will be the coil which offers water self-inductance in addition to the resistance. So there will be self-inductance of a short circuited coil, and with addition to water its resistance. Now the rate of change of current is so high that the self-inductance of the coil sets up a back EMF which opposes the water reversal. Now the rate of change of current is so high that the self-inductance of the coil sets up a back EMF. So whatever be the change in the current during the short circuit of water, the coil, so it is quite higher rate. In that case, what happens? The self-inductance of the coil, which sets up its own back EMF, and this back EMF which opposes the water reversal of water current. Now, since the current in the coil has two changes, since here the current in the coil has two changes, plus 2 plus I2 minus I. Now plus I2 minus I, again you just take the potential difference between these two, then the total charge you will get water. This is 2 times I. Now here, suppose just consider T suffix C is the water time of short circuit, and L is the inductance of the coil, and this inductance of the coil is the combination of self-inductance of the short circuited coil plus mutual inductance of the water neighboring coil, both. So L is the inductance of the coil. Inductance of the coil, it is the combination of both the self-inductance of the short-circuited coil and mutual inductance of the neighboring coil. You know both the terms, self-inductance and mutual inductance. So self-inductance means water. So in the short-circuited coil, inductance itself is the water self-inductance of the short-circuited coil. And mutual inductance of the neighboring coil means water. The short-circuited coil, neighboring coil, so it's a mutual inductance. So that is called as what? Mutual inductance of the water neighboring the coils. Now then the average value of the self-inductance voltage. So in that particular case, the change in the average value of the self-inductance voltage. So that is given as L into di by dt. And this voltage, it is called as what? Reactance voltage. Now the reactance voltage, it is represented as it is L into di by dt. This is what in general expression, in general voltage expression with respect to water alternating quantity. So here this is L into di by dt. So you know just L you just keep as it is. Now di you just represent di, change in the current from what to what to plus I to minus I. So since you just take the potential difference between these two, then the total change in the current is what it is 2 times I. Since I substitute here 2 times I, that is divided by change in the current. Here I just consider the T suffix is the time of a short circuit. So since the change in the current itself is what? It is Tc. Actually we just consider Tc minus 0. So since it is represented as Tc. So finally the reactance voltage, it is represented or it is given as 2 times Li divided by Tc. Where L will be what? Inductance of the coil. Again, this is the combination of both self-inductance of the short-circuited coil and mutual inductance of the water neighboring the coil. And I with the water, this is the armature current. So it can be changed from plus I to minus I. So since we just represent here change in the current is 2 times I. Now this is called as the water reactance voltage. Now the large voltage appearing between the commutator segment to which the coil is connected causing sparking at the brushes of the machine. Obviously, this voltage, larger voltage will be appear between the commutator segment to which the coil is connected causes the sparking at the brushes of the machine. Now during the contact of the brush, so what happens? So there may be a larger reactance voltage will got produced between the commutator segment. So since there may be what the cause of the what sparking the brushes of the machine. And even from this sparking of the commutator, it is much harmful and it will damage both commutator surface and brushes. Whatever be the sparking produced, so during the commutation process, and this is much harmful and it will damage both commutator surface and brushes. Its effect is cumulative, which may lead to a short circuit of the machine with an arc around the commutator from brush to brush. Now, its effect is what it is cumulative, so which may lead to a short circuit of the machine. So, whatever be the commutator or commutation process, so effect, so which leads to what the entire short circuit of the machine with an arc around the commutator from brush to brush. So since such sparking is avoided, so in order to avoid such sparking during commutation process, the certain methods are employed. So that method will study in next video. So next video will come up with the methods for improving the water commutation process. So till then, thank you. Bye.